Morning, folks. A wee bit sleepy, bleary-eyed. But I just want to say something really quickly that I feel that needs to be said really quickly. Right, we live in a violent world, we live in a violent culture, and violence is used to keep us, you and I, and the status quo exactly where it needs to be. We need to use forms of violence to get where we need to go. Now, people get offended by this. People get offended by the use of language, fuck's sake. But, you know, I just read an article about hibernating bears and wolves that are being murdered as they sleep in the United States of America. Now, this isn't just some random idea. This isn't just some sort of, like, aberration of the dominant culture. That is something that we've been doing for hundreds and hundreds of years, or the dominant culture has been doing for hundreds of years. I live in Scotland, right? We had wolves, we had bears, we had wildcats. As little as 150 years ago, you could walk out into the hills of Scotland, and one, you'd be surrounded by trees, and two, you would be able to hear the sounds of wildcats howling at night. And now there are wildcats still out there, but they hide, and, you know, wind farms get fucking built where they live, and we don't have animals left because we destroyed it. I read another article recently that was blaming domestic cats for the eradication of billions of birds in America. Yeah, cats, they kill birds, that's true, yeah. We fucking killed the birds. You know, when we went to America, Derek Jensen talks about this all the time. When, you know, what the numbers of species, oceans, the mouse, the estuaries leading into rivers in the northwest or in Canada or wherever would be thick with salmon. You know, the sky would be thick with carrier pigeons. See, those cats are terrible, aren't they? It's us. It's human culture that's done this. You know, and now we have the fucking audacity to sit back and go, oh, it's the cats that have done it. I hear about it fucking happening with the wildcats now. You know, we have to kill domestic cats now, or at least catch them and get them off the land because, well, they've fucked the wildcats. No, I'll tell you who fucked the wildcats. A guy called Charles St. John from fucking London, who was a fucking aristocrat, who came up here living on his auntie's money, and he used to go around fucking various crofts, and he used to live in these picturesque little fucking crofts, and these picturesque little fucking crofts were the homes of people that had lived in those crofts for generations, but they'd been kicked off. And once they got kicked off, he was able to go there and live there for fuck all. And the people that had originally lived in that land, he used to scoff and laugh about because they couldn't farm anything more than turnips and were starving. So domestic cats didn't really have very much to do with it. I think people like him had a lot to do with it. So this is what I'm going to say to you. You need to start fighting for what you love. You know, if you actually, in your heart of hearts, believe that something is wrong, and you think that for even just one fucking little moment, that you might be able to do something, please, 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 please do something. Because this is happening. It's happening every minute of every single day of your life. I was having a conversation with a gentleman last night, and we were talking about how effective the right-wing governments that we have. And we walk out in the street and we pretend that liberal movements are going to be able to dislodge these people. These people have been planning specific manoeuvres my entire life. I'm 42 years old. They've been planning specific manoeuvres, my parents' and my grandparents' lives. This is what we're up against. And if you get offended by the word fuck, you're in the wrong fucking place. And just keep your mouth shut. And we, the people who know that we can do something, will do something. And then when the others out there see what we're doing, and they know in their hearts of hearts, they'll come forward, regardless of the language they're using, and they'll come forward and they'll maybe say to me, well, Barry, maybe you should try and be a wee bit more inclusive, and maybe that person's not so quite bad. Well, you know what? If people come forward to me and support what I'm doing, and understand that violence is a necessary part of us smashing the fuck out of the dominant culture and patriarchy, well, they can tell me whatever they want. Anybody else, you can go back and stand in line with the liberals, and you can wait for us to come to you, okay?